Holly Nichols' niche is glamour. Her sketches in demand by retailers and fashion brands, not to mention her 758,000 followers. Shayna wondered, how did she do it?
I love sketching couture gowns.
Holly Nichols is a fashion illustrator from Quincy.
I was a bartender for a while, which I think is every art student's nightmare.
Like many artists, she struggled to build a business. Instagram was a game changer.
Just kind of sharing my artwork as more of a portfolio. It was at a time where I think Instagram hadn't been leveraged as a business tool, and it just started growing very rapidly.
Nichols became a social media influencer quickly, and her popularity continues to grow.
How did you reach 700,000 followers on Instagram?
I post a lot of videos. Videos do very well on Instagram. So I think in posting the videos and having a little bit of a strategy behind it, it was able to help my account grow.
Nichols knows to stick to her brand. You won't see photos on her feed, only her sketches.
For influencers, I would say keep your content organic and flowing as naturally as possible, and in return you'll see your numbers go up without trying.
One of Nichols' most recent sketches is truly organic.
I love this! Oh my gosh, look at my legs.
So chronicle chic.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Anthony looks quite dapper as well. Oh, wow.
Nichols' work and her following are attractive to big brands looking to reach customers.
I've been able to work with Saks, Neiman Marcus, Disney, Barney's, Bloomingdale's. So it's been a journey.
This is a sketch commissioned by Copley Place to promote their new entrance. Nichols decided to tag a few Copley Place retailers as a shout out. The tags attracted those retailers and anyone searching for them, in turn widening Nichols' reach on Instagram.
In drawing just the Copley girl who was carrying all the different retailers, I'm also exposing myself to 4 times the amount by tagging the different luxury brands. That was a business tactic for me to tag the other retailers.
Robin Mangano, a travel influencer and creator of thenewenglandlife.com.
I started to notice when I posted better quality photos that were of, a scenic landscape or architecture, I started to see my engagement actually increase.
Mangano says timing is everything.
The best time to post is in the morning time when people are commuting. People often look at their phones around the time that they're eating lunch. And then I usually will post between 5 or 7 p.m. when people are commuting home. My posts will do really well if I share them around 10 p.m.
Mangano's following on Instagram is over 53,000. Now tourism offices reach out to her and pay her to visit destinations throughout New England. She Instagrams and blogs about her experiences.
When I did my blog post on Visit Rhode Island, I partnered with the Rhode Island Tourism Board, and then in tandem with that, several different hotels and restaurants along the way.
On her Instagram and blog, Mangano partners with airlines to promote European travel from New England.
I worked with Aer Lingus to promote their new Hartford to Dublin route. I worked with Finnair to promote their Boston to Helsinki route. And then I've also worked with Norwegian Air to promote their Providence to Dublin route.
A giant following is great for brands, but isn't all important, says Erica Gatlin, Director of Influencer Marketing at Agency 451.
These days, you don't necessarily need to have an influencer with a large following. It's all about engagement. How active is their audience, and how do they take action on what the influencer is telling them about?
Enter micro-influencers.
Micro-influencers are somebody like me who has 300 followers on Instagram, but I can still influence my friends and family.
Gatlin says influencers with mega followings don't always have the bandwidth to engage and communicate one-on-one with their followers on social media.
The engagement on a celebrity's social platform is not as high, though, as it is on a social influencer's platform. And a social influencer is someone who has built a platform based on a passion.
And some news from Robin Mangano. She's partnering with the Copley Plaza's Oak Bar to develop a mocktail The motivation? Mangano was pregnant and she couldn't find an appropriate drink for herself. Next up, he is Boston Tweet.
I traded it to sort of save my butt in a very difficult financial time.
Now he's got some goodies for you.